Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We stand for the national anthem of France.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
So that's got things underway. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ronaldo receives it in a wide position.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Costa Curta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Kukçu. Cafu. And here's Lewandowski. And it's Kukçu. Hazard. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Now it's Hazard. And it's Kukçu. Beckham knocks it out wide. Rabiot, Camavinga, gets a good foot in there. Lewandowski, and he's gone backward here. Nicked it back promptly. It's not an especially good pass, that. It's gone out for a throw-in. Not the most convincing of passes.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Played out to the left flank. Hazard sends it crossfield. And it's Beckham. Beckham puts his foot on the gas. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That pass has been well intercepted. Koundé, Camavinga. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rabiot. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Kukçu. Cafu. Dembele. He's got... It's Dembele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He can get that clear. Maignan. Now Saliba. And it's Koundé. Olise. Aimed beyond the defence. Koundé. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Kukçu. Hazard purring through the gears. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Lewandowski. Rabiot. Saliba. Cafu does well to get it back. Played over towards the opposite flank. That has been cut short. Rabiot. Dembele. Good ball, good take. Can he latch on to this? Dembele. Played it. Oh, what a climb! Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that...
And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first-half performance. They're not at it.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Upamecano. It's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. And he's being shifted off it. Beckham. And it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get on the end of this? Great skill, that's nice. Drives it in. Saliba getting this one clear. He's having a go! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Beckham goes short. Shot at goal! Sticks it away! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stuck.
Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Maignan clears.
Vietnam have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lewandowski delivers. Saliba gets it away. He's gone for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Upamecano. Chouameni. And Upamecano. Hernandez. And it's Dembele. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Probing pass. Saliba kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Camavinga. That's a good ball out wide. And here's Camavinga. He's shifting through the gears here. Serginho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Batistuta. Might be danger here. Azar! He's got a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Vietnam get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Cafu.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pass somewhat off target. Koundé is fouled.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 24.
Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Batistuta, and he was alert to it. And that was very necessary. A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes...
And the volley! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there. Vietnam surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's Lewandowski. Great vision. It's played through for him. And he's lost his man. Dembele! This time, surely! And that is doing no harm at all. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Played into space. That is good alertness. Vietnam, moments now away from seeing this one out.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Well read, nice interception. Camavinga pokes it out wide. Foot in.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, well measured. Hernandez. That's a good ball. Guendouzi. Koundé. And this is Batistuta. Decent chance! well-taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Vietnam have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Azar picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So there it is. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me. And Batistuta! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Truly superb, a goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
England finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's superb. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Beckham. He's through here. Picked out brilliantly. Azar! Oh, taken with style. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Number 19,
Vietnam are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Saka plays it short. Foden. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. And it's been played through. Takes a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Beckham. They want to be quick to recover this. Now that's a lovely exchange. And he was alert to it. Vietnam have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Lewandowski, Batistuta. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Saka. Well, that is one way to stop him. Tries to play it through. There's no flag. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Alexander-Arnold. Serginho was in no mood for any of that. Alexander-Arnold. And Giai. Bellingham gets a good foot in there. Ambitious ball here. Lewandowski has it out wide and up he goes! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Vietnam find a position of real strength now. Saka! And he's lifted it over.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Serginho. Lewandowski is onto it in a flash. Good ball over the top. Palmer. And it's Rice. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Lewis Skelly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where.
Can he finish? No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Vietnam are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that has been cleared. Azar. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lewis Skelly promptly onto that, and that is that. Alexander-Arnold. Saka. That's an imaginative pass. And the finish! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Vietnam are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Lewandowski. Looking to play him in. And that's an excellent interception. Bellingham. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And this is Kane. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Beckham. And Lewandowski. Cafu providing an outlet on that flank. Bellingham. Lewis Skelly. And it's Palmer. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super! And a chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Beckham with the short one. Foden. For Palmer. Foot in. And this is Lewandowski. Shot a goal! And he hits the net! again in a trice, and they are soaring.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Goal! Number 17, Robert Lewandowski.
Well, they're very much the...
And we hit half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Vietnam pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break.
Crosses it into the area.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Rice. Palmer.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's made its way to him. Now it's Palmer. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Driving forward. Goes looking wide. He's found a way through. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top. And Batistuta! It's there! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's a searching pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Bellingham. That is good alertness. Foden. Can he get on the end of this? Can he get it through? Lewis Skelly receives it in a wide position. England choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Rice. Palmer. He's got away. Oh, look at this. Real chance! Oh, terrific save.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. Fired deep towards the back post. Bellingham! And that's wide. Costa Curta. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
And it's Kane. Rice. Beckenbauer powering forward here. Bellingham. Lewandowski. Hazard. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit...
And the shot! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Substitution.
England making another change here. Now it's Eze. No, he's seen through all of that. Now that's well seen too. Rice. Knocks it into space. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Serginho.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Eze in with the challenge. Bellingham. Stones. And it's Rice. For Rice. Bellingham. Now he's got space here, and he was quick to react. Rice. That is Gallagher. Saka. Now it's Kane. Pinches it off him. Quality ball. 5 minutes left on the clock.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Colwell. Stones. It's Bellingham. That is Gallagher.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. England truly seem to be...
He's having a shot! He's put it wide. A probing pass. That looks at... It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that is as far as it goes. Vietnam looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly